Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another collection video. I know, contain your excitement. It's been too long since I've done a collection video. Now, you might be a little disappointed that it's not a video game collection video. That's video game collection. Yeah, no, that's not redundant. Whatever. You might be a little upset, but you know what? I'll get to it. I will get to it. I have a lot of games, and I have to take all my Xbox One games out, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh god. Oh god. So that'll come in the future, probably next month or so. Just sometime next month. Let's just say that. And watch, it's not going to happen. But I do also want to do a Nintendo Switch collection update, and also a couple other things. That I think I want to do a new PS4 one, even though I think it's been like 2 years? It might have been 2 years since I did one. Yeah, we are doing 4K Blu-rays. It's been a little while since I've done the first 4K Blu-ray one I did, which was 3 years ago? Maybe 4 years ago. It's been a little while. It might have been 3, maybe 4 years ago. I can't believe. I remember filming that and everything, and it's been... Time flies, guys. Jesus Christ. But since then, I think I had around 30, maybe 40, maybe even 50. I'm not too sure. Around the 30 to 50 range when it comes to in my collection of 4K Blu-rays. Since then, I've acquired over 100 4K Blu-rays. That includes Steelbook, and that includes regular book, or just regular, just whatever. Yeah. So I have a lot to show. So you know what? I want this collection video to be not so long. I have over 100 to show, but I don't want to like overstay each one. You know, I know some people like when I talk about each movie and stuff, and I'll probably do that still because I just don't shut the fuck up. But I'm gonna try to keep this semi-short. It's not watch. You already know it's probably like 2 hours long. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's start off with the Steelbooks. Let me get this out of the way. This is garbage. Move this. I don't even know why I was there. Let's start with Steelbooks. Okay. Let's move that right there. Okay, let's start off with a strong one right here, even though I don't really like the artwork. Logan, baby. Hell yeah. Logan, great film. Steelbook, baby. Comes with the black and white. Amazing movie. Love this movie to death. One of my favorite comic book movies ever. If you haven't seen Logan, what? If you have seen Logan, then you know what's up. And if you don't like Logan, what the fuck? But yeah, great film. Great film. Actually, I should start with this so I can get it out of the way. Alright, I unboxed this like maybe a few months ago. And it's one of my favorite movie franchises ever, so I had to get this. It's a beautiful box set. These are 5 movies just on its own. So right here, we're getting through 5 right here. And that is the Rambo 5-film box set, Steelbook, baby. With some badass art. There's Rambo Last Blood and I think Rambo 4, right? Well, part of them. Here's Rambo 4. There's a Rambo 3, and then Rambo 2, and then, of course, First Blood. I guess Rambo First Blood Part 2. There you go. And there's the Steelbooks. I would show you them in detail, but again, I don't want this to be too long. And I also have an unboxing if you want to check it out. Go ahead. It's great. I love these movies, and they're so much fun. Even the last one, which to be fair is the A Good Day to Die Hard of the franchise. I still liked. So let's continue with the regular Blu-rays here, or the Steelbooks. All right, let me go here. Okay, Wonder Woman, which I actually love this artwork. Really fun movie. Oh yeah, that's right. When I ordered it, it only came with the 4K. Didn't have the Blu-ray, which is fine. That means it's not complete though, so that kind of sucks. But whatever, it has the 4K. That's what's important. You can see all those really amazing special effects in 4K. Yeah, special effects are okay in this movie. Some of the green screen's bad, but I really enjoy this movie. Obviously, as you'll see in a few minutes, you'll see. Anyway, I love this art for the Steelbook. Really like it. Just really pops. Nice and glistening and shiny. I like shiny. Anyway. Next, we'll show both of these at the same time. We got Avengers Infinity War, and of course you got Avengers Endgame. Endgame I still have sealed, because by the time I wanted to watch it again, it was on Disney Plus, so it was just like, why even open it? And Infinity War I did open because I did want to watch it again. And I should have kept that sealed because I think Infinity War, I think that one goes for a little bit of money. Not that I sell my shit anyway, but it always makes me feel good when I'm like, ooh, I get something that's really good money. Ooh, I get a little bit of money. Anyway, I don't need to say much about those. Everybody loves them. I'll show these 4 all together at the same time. I got all 4 of the Toy Story Steelbooks. Of course, you got Toy Story 1. Bam! Which is a great... I love the artwork on these, by the way. Which is an amazing movie. Of course, it looks a little dated at this, like now if you look at it, but it looks good. Yeah, you can watch that and still have a good time. Toy Story 2, which I think is, I don't know, it flip-flops between 3 and 2 a lot, but Toy Story 2 might be my favorite one. I don't know. I haven't seen them in a long time, to be fair. Toy Story 3, which is amazing. Love that movie. And then Toy Story 4, which I feel like a lot of people are shitting on now, which is kind of upsetting because I love it. I really did. I think all 4 of them are fantastic movies. I think... when it comes to quadrilogies, there might not be a better one. I can't think of another one. I'm sure there's one that I'm just like, I should be thinking of, but I'm not. I guess, would Avengers be considered a quadrilogy? I guess, but I'm sure they're going to do another Avengers movie in the future. The new Avengers. And Age of Ultron is... I don't hate it, but that's like a 7 out of 10. Where I think Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4 all range from 9 to 10. Honestly, maybe even 9.5 to 10. Like, Toy Story 4 was my favorite movie of that year. That was a good fucking year. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love Toy Story 4. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, if you don't like it, that's fine. Just don't give me shit if I liked it. Speaking of a movie I loved that I don't think many people did, Alita Battle Angel, which of course I have it in the... I don't know why I put it in this... protective thing, but I guess I just didn't want to get damaged. I love this box art though, which by the way I'm just seeing there is a scratch on. Oh, actually, never mind. That's on the protector. Did its job. There's a scratch on the protector. I thought it was on the Steelbook. I'm good. Everything's fine. Whew. I thought it was done for, but yeah. I always try to keep the backs whenever there's a back. You know, one of those cardboard backs. But sometimes they slip through. Great movie, love it to death. One of my favorite characters of 2019, so much so that I bought the entire manga series. They had this box set that came out along with the movie, or at least close with the movie. I still have yet to read it, but I do want to. Next is, I don't know where the first one is in this trilogy, but Star Wars The Last Jedi. I like that artwork, and you know what? A lot of this movie I still enjoy, but I'm not going to argue for it, really. Even when it came out, I was just like, I'm glad I'm not like a part of like some big thing that argues about movies and shit, and because I just like, I don't want to argue about Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is supposed to be fun. I don't want to argue about like, yeah, but like this and that. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Whatever. Like, I get it. It's woke and all that shit. Fine. I get it. That's fine. I don't care. If you don't like it, it's fine. Yeah, it's bad. All right, cool. Stop yelling at me. Next is Mad Max Fury Road. This came out last year. Not the movie, but the Steelbook. And I kept it sealed because I already have it on 4K, as you'll see later. And I just got it just to collect. It's one of those ones where I'm just like, ooh, a new Mad Max Fury Road Blu-ray or Steelbook or DVD or whatever. Gotta get it. So I got it. Alright, as I hinted at earlier, I do have another Steelbook. I didn't realize. Okay, I got Wonder Woman. This is like a newer one that came out. I got this one on eBay for like $6. Like they were selling it for $11 new. I mean, not new. I'm sorry, used. Was it new? It might have been new except damaged, or it was just used and damaged because it doesn't close. Like it does close, but it's like one of those things where like when you open it, it kind of like, I don't know. There's something messed up about it. You can use that. You can have that digital copy. Here you go. Here's your free digital copy right there. I'm not gonna use it. I'm sure it was already redeemed though. But this one actually comes with both Steelbooks, and it has a different background, which is nice than the original one. It was $6, so I was like, whatever. It was actually 11. I'm sorry, I didn't finish my story. It was 11. See, it like kind of like, can you see like it's like misaligned and stuff? That's the only messed up thing about it. And also has like a can you see that? Whatever. I had a $5 eBay coupon. That's why. And I used it, so that's why it was 6. Anywho, next one is The Fifth Element, which might be one of my favorites. I don't want to say my favorite period, but might be in my top like 5 somewhere of best Steelbooks. I love this one. This one looks amazing. Love this movie too, but I just love that artwork. Looks great. There you go. Great, and it's in great condition too. I kept it in good condition. I've had that for like 3 or 4 years. I think I showed that at the last 4K collection thingy. I got this recently, Kick-Ass, the Steelbook. I love that artwork too. Sorry it's a little dark here. I was having a hard time showing this Steelbook when I did an unboxing for it too, but here you go, you can kind of see it there. Looks nice. I like that Steelbook quite a bit. Love that movie. Here's another one, Ghost in the Shell, another great Steelbook. Actually, I love this one. This might actually be in my top 5. I can't show you it, but because it's sealed. I'm going to keep it sealed until I want to watch it, even though there's already a rip in it, which is really annoying. But this one has like a really cool, like when you, it has a cool slipcover. When you take it off, it shows her like with the robot stuff. The Major, cool character. Please, though, I watched this movie recently, because I watched it not recently, but a few years ago at this point, right before the live action movie came out, which I didn't hate. It was just like, visually it was great. It's just not, it just wasn't what I wanted. But do not watch it with the English dub. Not that everybody's bad. I think everybody's really good, except for the actress that voices the Major. Like, Bato and everybody else was really good. It's just, I don't know why. Like, when I was a kid, I was fine with it. I watched that movie all the time. Not just because of the boobles. That was one reason. But because it was awesome. It was really cool. I love the world and stuff, and the boobles, and the action, the violence, and the boobles. But her voice acting really took me out of it. I was just like, I wish I watched it in Japanese. Next time I watch it, it will be in Japanese. Anyway. These are all like Steelbooks I got for Black Friday, so I'll go through this quick just in case you already watched my Black Friday videos. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, of course, amazing movie, love it, it's great. Speaking of great slipcovers, Knives Out, this one's amazing. If you take the slipcover off and then reverse it, you'll see something. Let's just say, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then if you have it, do it, and you'll be like, oh. As long as you already watched the movie. Only do it when you've watched the movie already. Jaws, which is like a classic. It's one of the best movies ever, in my opinion. 1917, which was my favorite movie of 2020. So, or 2019. Oh, actually, shit. Toy Story, wait. Yeah, Toy Story 4 wasn't my favorite movie of 2019. It was 1917. Excuse me. 2020, my favorite movie is to be determined, because I haven't watched a lot of movies from 2020, mainly because a lot of them didn't come out. But there's a lot of really good movies that did come out, I just haven't watched. But 1917, that's another Steelbook that you can kind of not really see, at least on my viewfinder. It's very dark. Spider-Man Far From Home, of course, that one is really nice. I actually like that one. And Sonic the Hedgehog. The only reason why I got this one is because, I mean, I liked the movie, I did, but not so much that I was like, I need to own it. The reason why I got it, it was $15. It came with like a little book, and I was just like, you know, it has Jim Carrey's face on the other side, which you can't see, but I was like, God damn, you got me. I think that was it for Steelbooks. I think there might be one mixed in somewhere here. Oh, is that it right there? I think that's it right there. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, it is. Okay, I was about to say, because I didn't see this one, and I know I have this one. Oh, I know I have this one. And that, of course, is Last Steelbook, John Wick, Chapters 1 to 3. I just got that one recently. Here, you can kind of see it better there. Where are you going? And you might be seeing a little bit more John Wick in the future. Let's just say, yeah, he will be. Because I like that movie so much so that I own at least the first movie. I own it a few times. I have a few copies of that movie. Why? Because I like it. It's a good movie. What do you want? Alright, now let's get on to the regular 4Ks. First of all, I just want to show this real quick. I got the Stranger Things Season 1 like VHS thing. This thing is worth like nothing. Like, you can get this brand new on eBay for like $3 free shipping, which is insane. This thing was overly produced. They thought this shit was flying off shelves like Baby Yoda, but this shit didn't fucking fly anywhere except for like resellers to put on eBay for 20 and then 15 and 10, just keep going down until they just took a huge loss on it, I'm assuming. Which, hey, that's always funny when scalpers do that, because I know people were trying to scalp these when it first came out. Didn't work out. Didn't work out, did it? The Lego Ninjago movie, I think I bought this for like $6 on eBay. That's the only reason why I have it. There's the original receipt. Not mine. I didn't buy it in the store. Halloween, of course, you gotta have Halloween. Best horror movie ever, maybe? I don't know. I think The Thing is amazing. By the way, The Thing, when's that coming to 4K? What are you doing? Come on. What the fuck? Apollo 13, amazing movie, very much a dad movie, but anybody can enjoy this. Great film. Tom Hanks, Gary Sinise, all the best. All the best. Ed Harris, of course. If there's a space movie, Ed Harris is going to be in it somewhere. Great film. It Chapter 1, or just It, as it says. Love this movie. I think the second one was a little disappointing. That's why I don't own it. I still like it. I think there's some great performances. Bill Hader, of course. James McAvoy's great. Everybody's really great for the most part. But I think this movie just really nailed it. I love it. I love following these characters. They're just endearing and funny, and I enjoy being around. I'm going to stop before I say something weird. Next is Brawl in Cell Block 99. Amazing movie. It's a very grindhouse-ish. If you loved Bone Tomahawk, if you watch that movie, which is amazing. Same director and writer. And Dragged Across Concrete. If you like Vin Diesel, Vin Diesel, what the fuck? If you like Vince Vaughn, I saw a bald head in the viewfinder, and I was thinking of V, so I was just immediately Vin Diesel. Vince Vaughn. If you like Vince Vaughn, which who wouldn't like Vince Vaughn? He's like America's sweetheart. Go watch this movie. I love it. I really do. It's over the top, that's for sure. But I love it. It's actually amazing. It really is. I don't have the first of the trilogy. I still need to get it, but I do have The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. Love these movies. I love Batman Begins also. I just never got around to getting it yet. So do have these, and they are still sealed. I should do all the other Nolan movies I have. If I can get to them. Can I? I have it all like messed up. Where's my other Nolans? Alright, screw it. We'll get to them. Aladdin, best Disney movie ever, period. Not even just 2D. Any D. Great. Love it. Love this movie. Aladdin, I had to own it, of course. It's still sealed, though. But I watched it so many times that I had to buy that. Coco, of course, an amazing Pixar movie. I think it's probably their... I haven't seen Soul yet. It's probably their best one ever. That's what I was going to say. It's the best one I've seen, or the last... It's the best one I've seen in the sense forever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I love it. It's great. It's their best original movie, maybe. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Toy Story is still original. The original is original. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It's a great movie. Just watch it. The Lion King. Now, I know some people were immediately screaming, best Disney movie? Lion King. I love Lion King. I really do, but Aladdin is just my jam. I'm sorry. Lion King is amazing, though. It's definitely in my top 3. It's probably number 2. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I think about it, and I'm like, oh, Little Mermaid, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm partial to Tarzan. I know nobody likes that movie. I think some people like that movie. I should move that. But I love Tarzan. Not that it would be my top 3, but I'm always like, ooh, where would that be? Is that in my top 5 right now? Because I love the music, and even though Rosie O'Donnell's really fucking annoying in it, I think everybody else is really endearing and fun, and the animation's amazing. I love that they added 3D and 2D. That's the perfect combo, in my opinion. If you're gonna do animated movies with 3D, add some 2D in there, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Because I love 3D animation, I really do. I think it gets a bad rep from some people because they're upset that 2D is gone. 2D is not technically gone because you still have anime, and I know anime is like leaning towards 3D a lot nowadays, but you still have plenty of anime, and like Castlevania. Castlevania is amazing. If they had that on 4K, you'd be seeing that in here. I'm fucking tell you right now. Anyway, Shazam. Amazing movie. I wish I had the freaking slipcover, though, but I love this movie so much. Got it, obviously, for Black Friday, as you can see with the promo. You're going to see the promo a few times. Great film. I think this... Everybody keeps saying, like, oh, I don't know, Wonder Woman or Aquaman's the best one. I think this is still the best DCEU movie, and one of the best DC movies, period. I fucking love it. It's so charming, so lovable. Zachary Levi is amazing. Honestly, I think he should have got nominated for a Golden Globe for comedy. and not win maybe, but you know, he should have been nominated because I thought he was great. He did a great job of being Billy, pretending to be a kid. Oh God, I even think maybe he did it better than some other previous performers that pretended to be children. But anyway, Shazam, great movie. Tom Cruise, Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout. But you should probably just call the series now Tom Cruise, because boy, Tom Cruise is definitely is keeping this franchise alive in the best way possible. Because if they recast him or he retires and they continue Mission Impossible, I don't think it'll live. I think they tried to do that with Mission Impossible after Mission Impossible 4. They're trying to bring in Jeremy Renner. Same thing. They did the same exact thing with the Bourne movies, where they brought Jeremy Renner in to see if like, hey, it'll continue. It didn't work with Bourne. It could have worked with Rogue Nation, but he was barely in it. If they made Jeremy Renner more of a presence in Rogue Nation and actually made him like kind of cool, I could have saw if like Tom Cruise wanted to retire it, but it doesn't seem like that man will ever stop. Even though I think the next 2 movies might be his last ones, that's why they're filming it together. I have a feeling that's the exact same reason why John Wick 4 and 5 are filmed. Alright, sorry about that awkward cut there. I forgot my camera turns off after 20 minutes, or stops recording at least. I should have actually taken that break to take a swig. So now you're gonna have to watch me do this. Ooh! 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 Okay. Ooh! Alright. Mission Impossible Fallout. I don't know where I ended with that abrupt cut. It's amazing. Great movie. I was saying something about Jeremy Renner and whatever. Yeah. Okay. Great film. Amazing film. One of the best action films of the last, like, 10 years. Honestly. That and Mad Max. Top tier. The only reason why I got this is because it was $8, and I kind of wanted to watch the full Live Aid sequence. You know what I'm talking about now. I already spoiled it. But that's Bohemian Rhapsody. It was $8, I think. I'm pretty sure it was $8. It was at my Walmart, obviously, with the promo sticker. I was like, you know what? Fine. It was $8. Screw it. I mean, I liked the movie. I didn't love it. I wish it was amazing. It was just, it was fine. It was fun. I really wish Sacha Baron Cohen's version got made, because that seemed like it would have been way truer to Freddie and Queen. But that didn't happen, obviously. Don't get me wrong, Rami Malek was amazing. I just would really like to see it, especially since Sacha Baron Cohen looks almost exactly like him. It would have been amazing. Anyway, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Do I need to say anything? The best movie in the franchise? I mean, I would say that's going without saying, but I love the original movie also. But the best sequel of the franchise, that's for fuck sure. Like, I don't think there's ever going to be a Terminator movie that is as good as Terminator 1 or 2. I don't think it will ever happen. And you know, honestly, they should let the franchise just die at this point. Or, if they're going to do it, make it so that it's not $150, $200 million budget, and go back to the smaller budgeted, like the Terminator 1. The Terminator 1 had a pretty small budget, even for the time. Like, come on. And don't rely on Schwarzenegger to be in there, because they fucking had to keep doing that for the last 2 movies, at least. And it didn't work out, because both of those movies bombed. So, I mean, I love Schwarzenegger, but he doesn't bring people into theaters anymore. I'm sorry, he doesn't. He's like 70-something years old. Of course he doesn't. But, Terminator 2, amazing. Speaking of amazing, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I have this on Blu-ray as well, the 4K. No, I'm sorry, the regular Blu-ray Steelbook. That's why I didn't see it here, because it was just 4K. By the way, let me know if you want to see a Steelbook collection update thing or whatever. You'll see some of these Steelbooks that you already saw, but I have a bunch of Blu-ray ones. I have actually way more Blu-ray ones than I have 4K Blu-rays. Anyway, amazing movie. I love this artwork, by the way. This artwork is amazing. Look at it. I mean, this whole movie looks amazing. God, do I need to say anything else about it? I don't think I do. Alright, well, alright. Here's John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Yeah, you're going to see the other 2 movies too. Spoilers. Amazing films. I don't even know why I bought this. X-Men Apocalypse. Oh, I know exactly why I bought this. Because I wanted to see how terrible the special effects were. But then I remember this movie's like 2.5 hours long. And I was like, no, it's alright. And I'm pretty sure it was really cheap. Yay. Next is a 3-pack. So technically I have 105 movies. But I'm not going to count it. I'm going to count it as one thing. Ender's Game. The Last Witch Hunter and Gods of Egypt. What a jam-packed little compilation this one is. Ender's Game I actually kind of like, but it bombed. The Last Airbender. The Last Witch Hunter is so bad it's kind of fun, but it bombed. And Gods of Egypt might be one of my favorite bad movies ever of all time. It's so terrible. The reason why I bought this is mainly because of Gods of Egypt, because those special effects are some of the worst I've ever seen, and I cannot believe that this movie had like $160 million budget. I couldn't believe what I was saying. It was honestly some of the worst special effects I've ever seen. And I'm sure they aged beautifully in the last 5 years. It's been, I think, 5 years since it came out. I'm pretty sure that movie came out early, like maybe February 2016. It's been almost 5 years. I don't like thinking about it. Anyway, maybe it was 2017. Let's see. Maybe it was 2017. Maybe there's some hope. No, it came out 2016. Fuck me. But you know, I really wanted to see how bad it would look here. I just want you to embrace that for a second. I just wanted to see how bad it would look in 4K, and I have yet to watch it again. But now talking about it, I kind of want to watch it. Anyway, terrible movie. Whatever. Kingsman: The Secret Service. It's one of my favorite movies of the last 10 years. When it comes to action movies, this, Mad Max, and the John Wick movies, Mission Impossible, Fallout: Rogue Nation, and I guess oh shit, what was the fourth one called? Oh my god, Mission Impossible. Oh my god, what the fuck was it called? Oh no, how did I forget? Mission Impossible. Ghost Protocol. There you go. Alpha Protocol. That's a video game. Anyway, love this movie. I saw it 5 times in theaters. I loved it so much. I really did. It's such a charming movie. And it's been 6 years since this movie came out. To be fair, this one felt like a long time ago. Warrior, one of my favorite underrated movies out there. If you love Tom Hardy, you love Joel Edgerton, you love UFC movies, you love a good family drama, go watch it. Very underrated. Love it. Great film. The Avengers, of course, I had the first Avengers, at least. I don't have the second one. But I had to get the Avengers. Love it. Still one of my favorite Marvel movies. And it's great. I don't need to say much about that one. Die Hard. The best Christmas movie ever. I don't want to fucking hear it. It's a Christmas movie. No other movie that has Christmas anywhere in its film... Didn't make sense. Makes me feel the Christmas vibes more than Die Hard. And I love it. Die Hard. Die Hard. Leon the Professional. One of my favorite movies, actually. I love this movie. I mean, you're gonna hear me say that a lot because obviously I bought these movies. Not all of them, obviously, as I proved, but a lot of these movies I bought because they're some of my favorite movies. Leon the Professional, love it. Really do. Leon's a great character. Matilda, of course. Wait, that's her name, right? Yeah, Matilda. It's been like maybe 7 years since I've seen this last, and I had to get it. And for a little while, this was actually hard to find. I think you can find it easy now. I know there's also a Steelbook out right now, which that might be hard to find now. I was gonna buy it, and then I was just like, you know, I already have it. Let me hold off, and I'm not sure if it's rare now. Going by my luck, I'm sure it's like fucking like a $300 Steelbook now. Power Rangers 4K. I love Power Rangers, and I actually really like this movie. I don't know if anybody else did, but I enjoyed it. It's a nice slipcover. I think I got this for super cheap, so that's the only reason why I have it. Dread, baby. Where's that sequel? Where's that TV show? Remember they're going to do Mega City 1 TV show? What the fuck? Love it. One of the best action movies. Actually, this came out last decade, so this is up there too. It's some great action movies. I need to do like a best action movies like tier list or something like that. Just for maybe the 2010s though, because there's a lot of action movies, and there's a lot of really fucking good ones. This is gonna be really hard. But let's see if I can find one for 2010s. Let me know if you would like to see that. I know nobody gave a shit about my Ghost of Tsushima one. Like that got like no views, and the views I got was like, oh, this person dropped out about 2 minutes in. I'm like, oh, it's a 30-minute video. I don't even think a single person watched through that entire video. I was like, oh god. All right. Oh, we got some more Nolan stuff. Inception, amazing movie. One of my favorites. The spinny dreidel. Oh my god. Oh, it's in a dream. You know, You know Lights, Camera, Jackson review. Just watch that. He describes it perfectly. Fucking idiot. Tenet, I have yet to watch it, but I just picked this up like a week ago. Best Buy had it for a little bit cheaper than usual. Not super cheap because it just came out, but it was cheaper, and I had a gift card, so I was like, let me get it. Tenet, you either love it or find it confusing and kind of forget about it. Feels like I don't think anybody hates that movie. Dunkirk, love this movie. I think it's this and 1917 are two of my favorite like war movies. Just war. I know they're two different wars, but just war. I'm only saying war. Just any war, any Civil War, Captain America Civil War. That's my favorite war movie. But Dunkirk is a great one. It's up there. It's visceral, and you know what I love is that it's actually pretty short. Most of Christopher Nolan's movies are like 2.5 hours, maybe even longer. This one's like, I think, what, an hour and 40 minutes. And if you don't even count the credits, actually no, if you don't count the credits, it's probably an hour and 40 because it's 106 minutes. Hey, it's in and out. It's pretty quick too, and yeah, I like that. You don't focus too much on the characters because the war is the character, which I appreciate. Goodfellas. Do you say anything about Goodfellas? Come on, it's like one of the best movies ever made, huh? Now go get your shine box. All right. Ready Player One. This is like a Target variant, I think, right? I don't know. It has like a little lithograph. Like, ooh, really enjoyed this movie. I never read the book, but never was ever really interested in reading the book. But ever since I saw the first trailer for this, I was like, ooh, that looks fun. And yeah, go watch one of my trailer reactions. Is people I talk to always quote it because they really like it. I forgot which one it was. It was the one with Tracer in it. Let's just say, go watch that reaction. It's choice. All right, I'll show both of these at the same time. I got Blade Runner the original, and of course Blade Runner 2049. I'm really upset about this because I really wanted that Steelbook, but it sold out like instantly, and it's kind of hard to find. I think it's a little easier to find now. I think it's not as expensive, but it used to be like, if you wanted to get it, it was like $90 or some shit. But great movies, both of them. Love both of these movies. Some of my favorite sci-fi movies ever. And I think that Dune movie is going to be pretty good. Even though I'm not like a huge Dune guy, I think it's going to be pretty good. I think people are going to be happy with it. I just got a feeling because how you pronounce his name? Is it Denis Villeneuve or is it Villeneuve? I've heard it pronounced like 4 million different times. Like different ways too. All right, Full Metal Jacket, Full Metal Jack-Off, Full Metal Jacket. Stanley Kubrick, one of his best. No, but great. The first half is amazing. I mean, everything with Mr. Sergeant Pyle. Is it Sergeant Pyle? Private Pyle? Sorry, he's not Sergeant, obviously. Private Pyle, and you know. And then after that part is over, it goes down a little bit. Not as memorable until you get to the Me So Horny, and then you're like, oh, all right, cool. Anyway, Parasite, of course I have to own that. Best Picture winner 2020, even though it was a 2019 movie. You know how the Oscars work. And I wonder what's going to take home the Best Picture this year. It's going to be weird. We're going to have to wait all the way until like April to find out. So I have plenty of time to catch up, at least, so that's cool. Joker, baby. I love that slipcover. I don't know why all black slipcover looks pretty nice. And that is a great film. I love it. I don't need to say much else. Besides, it's great. Unforgiven. Love this movie too. I know I'm saying that a lot. This is actually kind of hard 4K to find with the slipcover. I think with the slipcover it's like worth like $40-50. So cool. Not that I'll sell it because it's a great film and I want it. 10 Cloverfield Lane. I feel like maybe not underrated because it did pretty well at the box office. I still remember the day I went to go see 13 Hours. I did a video for this, by the way. If you look up 10 Cloverfield Lane on my channel, I did a video talking about the trailer for this, and the thumbnail is just like the poster. I think it's supposed to, no, I think it's the poster for the original Cloverfield, because when they dropped this trailer, they dropped it in front of 13 Hours, the war movie. or I guess more like, war. The Michael Bay movie, that was actually pretty good, but like they dropped it out of nowhere. There was no press behind it. It was just there in the theater. And I saw it on Thursday at a 7 p.m. screening. I was just there, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was like, the whole time watching the trailer, it doesn't look like a Cloverfield movie. I mean, not that Cloverfield movies have a certain style, because there's only been one. We don't, I mean, but that was just... it was amazing. I was the only one in my theater, by the way. It was like a couple dozen people in there. I was the only one there that gave a shit. I'm like looking around like, what the fuck? It's just a fucking new Cloverfield movie. And the entire movie, which is like a 2.5 hour movie, I'm just like, yeah, that's cool, but that's not as cool as the Cloverfield trailer. Oh yeah. Great action scene, babe, but it's not Cloverfield. Expendables 2, this is one of the worst, I think, 4K transfers I've ever seen. I'm just going to throw it out there, because I've seen a lot of these movies in 4K, but this is actually horrible. It looks bad. I don't know, maybe this is just me, but it's a bad one. It actually makes the picture look barfy and way more grainy than usual. It's weird. And kind of blurry. It was weird. Maybe it was just... It was just me for some reason. I don't know. My 4K TV is pretty good, but whatever. Source Code is a fantastic movie, and I think people kind of missed this one when it first came out, like almost 10 years. Actually, I think it came out in 2011. It's been 10 years. Fuck me. But it's been 10 years, yay. I love this movie. I think I might have even given it my favorite movie of that year. To be fair, I didn't watch a lot of movies that year, I don't think. But, Source Code. Hell yeah. Ghost in the Shell, I mentioned this earlier. I picked it up even though I didn't love it because it just looks amazing. I wanted to see it in 4K. And I only watched maybe halfway through it again, because that's where most of the really cool visuals are anyway, because it's a lot of the city shots. And of course you got that really cool action scene at the beginning when she, just like in the anime movie, she goes in there, wear a little bodysuit on and whatever. And it looks great. So, alright, I'm going to show these two real quick. Got John Wick 1 and 2. Mentioned them before. Of course I have them. I don't have the slipcover for John Wick 1, which, fucking pisses me off. But whatever, we ain't going to fucking talk about it. Mad Max Fury Road, I also don't have the slipcover for this, but at least I have the Steelbook. So that's great. Amazing movie, of course. Here's the Aladdin. Here's the Aladdin live action movie. I only got it because it was super cheap on Black Friday, so the only reason why I got it. Because I like it, but I don't love it. Hacksaw Ridge. Can you believe it's almost been 2 years since that movie came out? God damn it. Hacksaw Ridge. I love this movie. I know it's really corny at times, but that last like 45 minutes, incredible. Love it. I actually rewatched that scene like just randomly. Whenever I see a suggestion for it, I'm like, I guess I'm rewatching that, and I just rewatch the whole scene because it's like on YouTube in parts and stuff. I'm just like, all right. Starship Troopers, one of the most underrated sci-fi movies out there. I think a lot of people, this went right over their heads when it comes to its satire. It's Paul Verhoeven, you should just assume at this point. I'd assume some people watched the Paul Verhoeven movie in the past, Total Recall, RoboCop. Very satirical man when it comes to his films. And this is another one. I love it. Cabin in the Woods. Speaking of satire, this movie is amazing. The less said about it, the better, just in case you've never heard of it. Just watch it. Just watch it. If you love horror movies, just watch it. That's it. It has Thor in it. Chris Hemsworth's in it. Do you love it? Do you love it now? Watch it. War for the Planet of the Apes, one of the best trilogies ever. If there was a fourth movie and it was just as great, then it would compete with Toy Story 1 through 4 as one of the best quadrilogies ever. But Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes, amazing. Love them. And this one is amazing. Has a tearjerker of ending, and I love it. I love it. All right. Ooh, we're getting close to 20 minutes on this part, so I'm going to end it right now so I don't get cut off abruptly. Also, I need to take a swig. All right, so now we're on our last stack, and I want to kind of not rapid fire, but just go a little bit quicker. So we're gonna get through it. Okay, we're gonna get through the stack in, I'm gonna say 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get through it in 10 minutes. By the way, we had 4 stacks. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. There's 4 stacks. So anyway, we're on our last one. The Shining, amazing. Of course, Stanley Kubrick, shout out. One of the best horror movies ever. Of course, one of the most theorized movies ever. I mean, watch that Room 237 documentary. It's actually, it's fascinating, but also a little cringy at times. But it's fascinating because of how people really dissect movies. That's the reason why that's so fascinating and so well done, I think. Baby Driver, let me fix that. There you go. Baby Driver, great movie. Edgar Wright, of course. Really enjoyed that film. I have it on Blu-ray, but I had to get it on 4K. And recently I found it for like $7, I think. And it wasn't even like Black Friday. It was just on eBay for that much. I was like, cool, great film. Casino, I would consider this a minor Martin Scorsese classic. Not quite up there with the best, but it's like with like Gangs of New York and I can't even think of like a lesser movie besides Gangs of New York, which I still enjoy, mainly because of Daniel Day-Lewis. I think everybody would probably say that. I definitely enjoy it because of Cameron Diaz, that's for sure. But Casino, definitely up there. It's still a great film, but not one of his best, in my opinion. I know some people will disagree, but Rocket Man, of course. Gotta have Rocket Man. It's a great musical. Maybe not the best biopic when it comes to for my boy Elton, but it's a really fun musical. Speaking of fun movies, Pan's Labyrinth. This is a lie I just said. This is not a fun movie, but it is a gorgeous movie and really creepy. If you want a good horror movie that isn't like jump scares and stuff, I would say this is straight up a horror movie. I don't think anybody would disagree with me, but I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's a great Steelbook. Not Steelbook. I wish it was a Steelbook. That's a great slipcover. VFW, I have yet to watch this. I got this for Black Friday. I've heard it's really good. I'm a big fan of Stephen Lang, the guy that probably should have played Cable, but I think he was maybe a little bit too old to play him. Josh Brolin was great, so I can't even complain. And we also got that Thanos joke in there, which was fun. But yeah, Stephen Lang's great. He was the old guy in Don't Breathe. He's the buff dude. He was probably maybe too old to play Cable, I guess. You know, he's like in his 70s, I think. So, but hey, in Don't Breathe, he was fucking believable as somebody that can mess up people. Shit, that guy was blind too, and I was scared of him. But VFW, I heard, is a really fun movie. So, District 9, baby. I had to get it. One of the best, like, lower budgeted science fiction movies ever. I think one of the best science fiction movies, period. Just straight off the bat. Charlotte Copley, of course. He's a not a big star now, but he's one of those guys that every time I see him in a movie, I'm like, hey, I love that guy. He's a good character actor. But District 9, great film. And I had to get on 4K. The Gentleman. This is one of the few movies, just like VFW, that I just bought on a whim because I heard really good things about it. Gentleman just seems like it's going to be a movie I love. And from what I heard, a lot of people love this movie. This was a movie that stuck with people after they saw it, and it did very well at the box office. So hopefully we get more of those Guy Ritchie type movies and less of King Arthur and the bullshit sword and Aladdin and fucking whatever else. I guess they're also doing a new Sherlock Holmes movie. Fuck, I don't know if he's directing it, but whatever. Bumblebee, which is easily the best Transformers movie we've ever had, including the original animated movie, which is just straight up just to sell toys. This is actually a very well done, heartfelt, coming of age movie with Bumblebee and Haley Steinfeld, who I'm a big fan of, always have been. Great time with this one. I highly recommend it. If you have yet to see it, it's a fun time. It really is. That and like Shazam are like the two movies that like brought back like the, you know, the old adventure movies like the Goonies and stuff like that. It brought those feelings back that I haven't had in a long time from new movies, at least. Birds of Prey. I didn't love this movie, but it was $8 and I really liked the slipcover, so that's the only reason why I got it. It's a Wonderful Life. I should have watched this for Christmas. I don't know why I didn't, but it is a movie you could watch anytime because it's beautiful. I love it. I really do. Even though that's a lie. Life sucks. So, I actually forgot I had this. It was there the entire time. I didn't even notice it. Jurassic Park comes with all the movies. Does it come with Fallen Kingdom? I'm gonna say yes. I bought it for pretty cheap on eBay, so I was just like, whatever. It has at least one good movie in there, and that, of course, is Jurassic Park 3, the best one. That's a lie. Of course, 2 is the best. No, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. That's the best one. I had to let them go because they're just like me. I'm like, you just fucking doomed the entirety of the planet, you dumbass. I wish Chris Pratt just went, fuck you. If you saw that movie, you know what I'm talking about. No, that is deserved. Fuck that. She just killed... Dude, I wish it hard cut right after she said that to, like, a raptor eating a baby or something like that, just to show how fucking stupid... Anyway, but I'm not gonna get into it. That movie sucked. Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Of course I have this. They had a double pack. I had to get that, so that's 2 movies right there. They're both amazing movies. If you can get this double pack for cheap, I mean, you should get it even if it's not cheap, but you should get these movies because they're amazing. Maybe, I think there's a trilogy pack. Maybe just get that. E.T. Eat. I love this movie. I mean, I had to get it. It's like a limited edition 35th anniversary. Come get it before it's gone. Special edition with a lenticular. Look, ooh, he's going over the moon. Nothing else to say about E.T. The only thing I hate E.T. For is that it came out like the same time as John Carpenter's The Thing. And it led to The Thing bombing horribly because The Thing was all about an alien that was not very nice and not very cute and didn't eat Reese's Pieces. It ate human beings and became them and ripped the dogs apart and shit. And so it's just like nobody wanted to see that. And I was like, I mean, I wasn't there back then, but like when I heard that, I was just like, fuck. Annihilation, a movie that completely bombed, had no chance of doing well because it was like one of those things where in America it went to theaters, but everywhere else it went straight to Netflix. Great film, highly recommended. It has a lot of really good ideas and some fucking disturbing scenes. There's one involving someone cutting somebody open that's just like, it still haunts me. Schindler's List, another horror movie. I would consider this a horror movie. Absolutely horrific. It's amazing though, and it's a hard movie to watch, but it's fantastic, and that is one of the best slipcovers I've ever seen right there. Of course, one of the most iconic shots. The Shape of Water, Best Picture winner 2018. I'm still surprised. I'm still looking at it like, oh yeah, okay, that won. Huh. That's a great movie, but nominated for 13 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. They should have waited a little while so they could put winner of, like, I think, I'm assuming a few. I assume like 4 or 5 awards. I don't remember. Guillermo del Toro won, though, which is awesome. King Kong. I feel like I'm like the only one who likes this movie. I actually really like this movie. It's long, and it takes a long time to get to Skull Island, but by the time we get to Skull Island, I'm totally with the movie. After that, I think it's awesome. I even like some of like the B-movie stuff, like a lot of the like the action hero crap that you see, like the guy swinging on the vines and stuff. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I like that stuff. I don't know. I like it. Apocalypse Now. Of course, I have to own this. It's amazing. It's one of the best movies ever. And guess who made it? That's right, Stanley Kubrick. No, it's Francis Ford Coppola. I need to get is The Godfather on 4K? Actually, thinking about it. I don't think it is. It might be. I have it on Blu-ray, but whatever. I was just thinking about that, actually. All the cuts. You pick which one you want. You want the best cut? You want the prime cut? I don't know. Pacific Rim, fun movie, fun action movie. Guillermo del Toro also. I have 3 Guillermo del Toro movies in my 4K collection, so that's cool. But Pacific Rim, really fun movie. 3:10 to Yuma, great Western movie. I feel like Westerns need to make a resurgence. And they kind of were for a little while. Like, you had Bone Tomahawk, you had Slow West with Michael Fassbender. You had a few movies. I feel like there was something else I'm missing that's obvious. But there's a few movies in the last, like, few years that have been actually pretty good and have been Westerns. But, whatever. The Greatest Showman, I only got it because I like the musical numbers and whatever. It's a fun movie. I got it for cheap. I enjoy that movie. The How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, one of the best trilogies ever, right here too. I love all 3 of these movies: How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and this one, of course, Hidden World. Great ending too. Really great ending. I can't believe it's been also almost 2 years since this came out. Yikes! I gotta stop reminiscing. Deadpool 2, the Super Duper Pooper Cup, or whatever. Good movie. Really fun, really solid movie. Don't think as good as the first one, but I still really enjoy this. The Revenant, an amazing looking movie. One of my favorite when it comes to like cinematography in the last few years. not 100% with the story, and I also thought Tom Hardy was actually better than Leonardo DiCaprio in my opinion, but I'm glad he won the Oscar. At least we could stop fucking asking, like, when is he going to win the Oscar? He won it. Shut the fuck up now. When is Tom Hardy going to win an Oscar? And I hope this year it happens with Capone. Great film. That's a joke. And Captain Underpants. That's my last one. That's how I'm going to end this 4K collection video with Captain Underpants, baby. You know it fucking will. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, and I think the last. I don't think they're going to make another one, which is upsetting because it was actually a pretty fun movie. It had a really awesome Weird Al Yankovic song at the end, which that's redundant saying because Weird Al, I think the only thing he cranks out is amazing stuff. But cool. There you go. That is it. Over 100 4Ks in less than an hour. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? Right? Yeah. I think that's good. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you watched the whole thing, let me know in the comments. What's your 4K collection? Do you have one? What does it look like? Let me see it. Come on, give me. But until next time, I'm going to rest my voice for a little while until I have to go record a Ranksters. Because I got to do that still. So that's going to be fun. Freaking 3 hours of Ranksters. Oh, let's rank the characters. Nobody cares. Anyway, there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I love you. Goodbye.